Hey YouTube, quick video about a couple new products that I got. Not really a review, at least not an on-ice review, but I have used this auger. And it's, in my opinion, it's the best hand auger, hand/auger for your drill that you can get. I've had the Nils. I still have a 6-inch that I use for, hand auger only. I had a K-drill last year. I sold that. Those things, I had a bad experience with it. I'm not knocking them, but I had one buck on me and almost break my thumb, and that was that. I was always nervous about using it after that. This is the Strikemaster Lite-Flite laser drill unit. This is an 8-inch model. They make a 6-inch model. This is their answer to the K-drill. Like I said, I think it's better. That's just my opinion, and I haven't had a lot of extensive use for it. 5 inches of ice last week. That's now gone. And I probably cut 15 or 20 holes, and it cut exceptionally well. Very smooth. The blades are a lot different. They're like a shaver style, but they do have some notches, so it's kind of like a hybrid blade. It does have a centering point. It does great with re-drilling out old holes. It can do holes side by side like the K-drill. I'll show you the blades here real quick. As you can see, those are wicked sharp. It does have the centering chisel point centering device. This carriage here is made out of this Arctic material. It's the same as these fins. These fins are super flexible. They bend really easy. Supposedly, these are unbreakable, and if you get ice stuck on them, you can just flex them and break that ice off. One thing I like about this auger is not only can you replace these fins if they break, you can customize this and take some off. As you see, I've got 2 on the floor. And why did I do that? Well, it comes with 7. I've got 5 on it. Those 5 should probably be plenty for up to, 30 inches of ice, which we never see here. And why have them on there? I figure I've got these 2 spares at home, and if I do break one, I got these. And this frees up a little bit of space in my shanty to pack stuff on the side of it. I don't think it really reduces the weight because those things are just an ounce or 2 a piece. They're just super light. Let's see. Like I said, this is an 8-inch. One other thing, a little tip is when you put this, this is a flange you have to add to that if you're going to use a drill. It comes with it, but you have to put it on there. And I heard some complaints about that being floppy. They're just not tightening that bolt down, or it's loosening up after they drill a few holes. Mine didn't, but I used some blue Loctite on it and I torqued it down pretty good. And I doubt that flange will ever come loose now, and there's no flop or play at all in it. One thing I did do is that black Frisbee style safety feature so you don't lose your auger down the hole if your drill comes unchucked. That was really super floppy on here. I don't like that. It's sloppy, it spins, and I did a little hack for that. I'll show you that. There's a little spot right here. Usually I've watched in other videos where this plate, this round plate, is all the way up to the top, but mine just fell down and it just flopped around. What I did was I pushed it down all the way, and I put 2 O-rings, picked them up at the hardware store, 3/4 inside diameter. I put 2 in there because there's a little ridge in here. There's a cutout. I put 2 in here, and now this thing's not going anywhere. I mean, it's on there. It's not flopping around. It is not going to go anywhere. And that's just, if that doesn't bother you, fine. But it bothered me, so I put those O-rings on there. And that's going to be great. One other thing I like about it, I love the cover. The cover can only go on one way. It's a no-brainer, and it goes on very easily. Probably the best auger cover I've had. The K-drill was good. That big Devo hat on the K-drill, that was great too, because it just covered everything. It was a no-brainer, but that thing flopped around too. This one, it's got the rubber bungee. Like I said, it only goes on one way. It stays put. Very easy to put on. You can't screw that up. Price. This is an 8-inch. The MSRP on this is $199. I paid $199, but I got it at Frank's Outdoors here in Michigan, and I paid $199, but they gave me a free set of blades, which is like a $40, $50 value. So I thought that was a really good deal. I haven't seen them on sale anywhere, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. Oh, let's see. One other thing that I got. I've tried about every kind of ice cleat on the market also, and probably the best for the money are the Catula ice spikes. The Catula micro spikes, I think they are, and I have those on a pair of boots. But these boots I have over here are Cabela's Trans-Alaska Extreme Pack boot, and those things are humongous. They make Mickey Mouse boots look small, but they are absolutely the warmest boots, waterproof, warmest boots, I think, made to man, and I've had a lot of boots. But I could never get any spikes to fit on there. At least I didn't think they'd last very long. I think they would break or come off. And the Catulas are, I don't know, $60, $60, $70 a pair. And I didn't want to ruin them, stretch them so tight over those boots. I bought a pair of these ones. They're made by a company named Winter Walking. Whoop, sorry about that. Here's a box. Winter Walking is the brand, and the model is the High Pro, and these are double XL, and my boots are 13s, and they make a lot of different models, but this company supplies big corporations with their safety equipment. And I guess they're a pretty big name amongst companies, but not so with the public. But these are very, very well built. I'll show you now. They're very heavy duty. The rubber is heavy. I have not used these yet, but these fit over these enormously huge boots. Very good. And I don't think you can get a bigger, bulkier boot than this. I mean, and these are 13s. These are the biggest size these make. So this is, if these work good, this is a true test, because these boots are just ridiculous, but they are warm. Let's see if you can see those spikes. They don't look real super aggressive, but they're tungsten carbide. They're not going to wear. And, anything's better than the bare boot, and just the fact that these fit over these boots is a huge plus for me. And I think they had room to spare. I think you could probably stretch these even a little bit more. But anyway, Winter Walking, and these are the High Pro ice cleats. And I don't know if I mentioned or not, these are $35 to $40, so they're not super cheap, but I think they're going to be well worth it. I think I got a winner there. So Not on the ice. We had 5-6 inches of ice last Monday, and then we hit temperatures nearing 60 here in mid-Michigan, and that ice is gone, or very, very unsafe. We need some colder weather for sure. Anyway, got any questions or comments, please leave them. Thanks.